NatWest are a strategic partner to Inspire. We're bringing our customers to events, we're taking our expertise to events where we're supporting SMEs on various topics like access to finance, strategy planning, artificial intelligence, all different topics really to help the businessmen of today understand what's out there. Number one commercial bank in the UK, NatWest. We are the number one bank for and largest lender to SMEs in the UK, and obviously we're the number one private bank in the UK. We understand the importance of SMEs to the UK economy. We've recently launched our 2017 impact report and the contribution that the NatWest accelerators have actually made to the UK economy across our 12 hubs. We're something like 50 million of turnover, over 1,000 jobs created at our Bristol entrepreneurial hub actually, which is only second to that of Edinburgh. And we're really looking forward to the relationship that we're building with Rob and the team here in the west of England. That role for us is all about supporting entrepreneurs, be it startups right the way through to scale-ups, and helping them to grow and survive in here in the west of England. So we're going to be running lots of events, different skill sets that we're going to bring to the table to help entrepreneurs really understand how they can grow their business. But there's two distinct programs. NatWest has bought out Entrepreneurial Spark, which was our joint venture partner. We've brought all of our entrepreneurial programs in-house. We've got one called the Pre-Acceleration Program, intensive 12-week course aimed at early-stage startups. So if you are an SME or a budding entrepreneur in this audience that are thinking about starting up, that clearly is going to be a program that might be attractive to you. And then we've got the Accelerator program, which is more aimed at high-growth SMEs, as it says, 6 to 18 months in duration. Very much looking at businesses that actually genuinely want to scale. So we call it a people accelerator. It has to start with the people first to understand if they really want to grow their business. What do you get through the program? You get the bespoke coaching, you get the mentoring, you get access to our client base within NatWest, but also you get free access to our buildings and our systems. So you don't have to bank with NatWest at all or RBS to be a member of the NatWest Accelerator program. So that's really encouraging. But actually, yeah, that's the link here with Inspire. They will help connect businesses to that ecosystem, and it may well be that those businesses might feel the accelerators are the way forward for them with NatWest. Question mark around Entrepreneurial Spark, is it right for me? Do I do Goldman Sachs? The answer really sits with Rob, Inspire, because the beauty, the thing that I've seen over the west of England over the last 10 years is just an array of accelerators that are out there. So if you're an SME, the choice is amazing. What you've got to do is navigate. So for me, it's about actually what's the best program for you and go from there. They run out of 12 hubs here in the UK. One of them is here in Bristol, and I think there's a natural affiliation to the Goldman Sachs program. We'd love to see some of our high-performing, high-growth SMEs roll into that program and become incredibly successful. We've also opened up a fintech accelerator here in Bristol as well. Very proud of that. We're only one of 4 in the UK, Manchester, London and Edinburgh. Female entrepreneurship, we aim to be the bank of choice for business women by providing more than just financial services. Female entrepreneurs contributing over 3.5 billion to the UK economy. Women have launched over 126,000 businesses in 2015, and that figure will have clearly increased. So as a bank, this is a strategic priority for us. No other bank is in that space, and I think we'll see much more of that and the support that we have to bring that whole female entrepreneurship alive in 2018. The business support skills and training, yes, it could be through Inspire. So one of the key things I think that Inspire bring to the table is really their connection to the business ecosystem here in the west of England. We're also doing lots of different events across the country. I think the biggest thing that comes from this is actually the ability to sit with like-minded entrepreneurs and just talk about general common issues. And when you sit around a table of entrepreneurs and you understand their challenges, it doesn't matter what sector you're in, they're pretty common, yeah, where they're people challenges. And I think the opportunity to just sit with people and actually get away from a lonely place is probably one of the most powerful things that we've seen as an organisation when we do events. I think the ecosystem is the really thing I wanted to bring alive, and what we're doing as a bank, and the sort of capability training we're having with our relationship managers, and the expectation actually of us as relationship managers now when we're dealing with customers. It is very hard if you're an SME to navigate the array, and I say the array, of grants, of accelerators, of support that's out there in the UK. I mean, on one hand, it's fantastic, but on the other, trying to navigate here is really difficult. And I think this is often when I talk to SMEs around just what's out there, you know, the university itself, how its connectivity to the ecosystem in Bristol, the grants it's available, they just don't know. They just do not know. And I think that analogy really is, look, there's an alphabet of soup out there of all these different schemes, all right? The way you connect it, the way my relationship managers work with their clients, and the way that this is across the UK is they understand the ecosystem they work in, right? And that's exactly why we're here to support Inspire Elite. Okay? It's not just about access to finance. That is important, but by all means it's not the only thing now. It's being able to be absolutely connected into the ecosystem and understand what's going on. Most people will associate a bank with lending money, and clearly that's a core part of what we do, access to finance and supporting business growth. But I think one of the other things that we've started to really look at over the last 5-10 years is what other support we do for entrepreneurs. That's why we've seen the NatWest Accelerator program get launched across the country, 12 hubs providing expertise, mentoring, peer-to-peer opportunities, and I think that's the exciting bit that clearly we're now taking to the market as we've brought that accelerator in-house now. Look at the ecosystem, work with Inspire to help connect you to the people that can help you. So would you tell me please which way you ought to go from here? That depends a good deal on where you want to get to, and I think our role as relationship managers in the bank is to help our customers navigate the first two. Okay, where do I get to? And again, I play back. If we understand the goals, the ambitions of our customers, both from a business perspective and a personal perspective, and are able to connect them to the ecosystem, dare I say it, someone like Inspire, then we're doing our job, and we're helping the West of England to be a real thriving community for SMEs. Inspire obviously coming to Bristol for a reason. It's a thriving economy here in Bristol. The universities play a real vital part in supporting the business ecosystem, and we're really looking forward to working with Elite and supporting the next generation of entrepreneurs here in Bristol.